There are places on our planet that feel like a secret. Islands set apart not just by water, but by time itself. Tasmania is one such place. It is a world unto its own, a fragment of an ancient continent that drifted away, carrying with it echoes of a much older Earth. Here, the air is different. It holds the chill of the southern oceans and the deep, earthy scent of damp soil and eucalyptus. To arrive here is to feel as though one has stepped through a hidden doorway, leaving the familiar world far behind. The silence is profound, broken only by the rustle of unseen things and the sigh of the wind. This isolation is the architect of Tasmania's character. It has shaped every peak, carved every coastline, and nurtured life found nowhere else. The island stands as a bastion against the relentless march of the modern world. Its wilderness is not merely a collection of trees and rock, but a living, breathing entity. A complex tapestry woven over millions of years. Every shadow seems to hold a story. Every gust of wind carries a whisper from the past. One gets the sense that the land itself is watching, waiting, holding its breath for what comes next. It is a place of immense power and quiet dignity. Here, the boundaries between the known and the unknown feel wonderfully blurred. Legends seem to walk hand in hand with reality. The island guards its mysteries closely, revealing them only to the patient and the quiet observer. One must learn to listen with more than just the ears, to see with more than just the eyes. The landscape demands a slower pace, a more thoughtful presence. It invites you not to conquer it, but to become a part of its ancient rhythm. A rhythm that has pulsed steadily through epochs, indifferent to the fleeting concerns of humankind. It is a humbling and profoundly moving experience. As daylight fades, the island transforms. The shadows lengthen, merging into an impenetrable darkness that seems to have a weight of its own. The calls of nocturnal creatures begin to echo through the valleys, a strange and wonderful chorus that speaks of a hidden world stirring to life. This is when Tasmania truly reveals its primal heart. A sense that anything is possible, that just beyond the edge of the firelight, ancient beings are going about their timeless business. The air grows cooler, filled with anticipation. The story of this land is only just beginning to unfold for the night. If you've enjoyed this journey into Tasmania's wild heart, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more breathtaking explorations of the natural world. Join us as we continue to unveil the planet's most extraordinary places. We venture deeper now into the heart of Tasmania's temperate rainforests. These are not merely woods, they are cathedrals of green. Giant ferns, some as tall as a house, unfurl their delicate fronds towards a distant canopy. Ancient trees like myrtle beech and sassafras stand as silent sentinels, their trunks cloaked in a velvet of moss that glows with an almost supernatural luminescence. The air is heavy and cool, thick with the smell of decay and renewal. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense ceiling of leaves, dappling the forest floor in a shifting mosaic of light and deep shadow. It is a world bathed in an eternal green twilight. Every sound here is magnified. The drip of water from a mossy branch, the snap of a twig under some unseen foot, the soft call of a bird hidden high in the canopy. It is a place that encourages silence, a hushed reverence for the life that teems in every corner. The ground itself is a soft carpet of fallen leaves and rich, dark soil, muffling our footsteps. One feels like an intruder, a guest in a realm that has its own ancient rules and rhythms. We are moving through a living museum where every exhibit is still breathing, growing, and interacting in a complex dance of survival. There is a palpable sense of mystery in these forests, a feeling that something is always just out of sight, watching from the dense undergrowth. Perhaps it is the way the shadows play tricks on the eye, or the way the wind whispers through the leaves, sounding almost like a voice. The trees themselves seem to possess a consciousness, their gnarled branches reaching out like wizened arms. To stand amongst them is to feel a connection to a timescale far greater than our own. These silent giants have witnessed centuries of change, their rings holding stories we can only begin to imagine. As we move through this labyrinth of green, the forest seems to close in behind us. The path disappears and all directions look the same. It is easy to become disoriented, to feel the immense, indifferent power of this wilderness. This is not a place that can be tamed or easily understood. It is a world that operates on its own terms, a complex ecosystem where every living thing, from the smallest insect to the tallest tree, plays a vital role. We are merely visitors, granted a brief glimpse into a kingdom that has thrived in isolation for millennia, a testament to the enduring power of nature. The character of Tasmania changes dramatically as we leave the sheltered forests and approach the coast. Here, the land meets the Southern Ocean in a spectacular, violent collision. Immense cliffs of dark dolerite, formed by volcanic forces long ago, plunge directly into the churning turquoise water. The air is no longer still, but alive with the roar of the surf and the sharp, salty tang of the sea. Waves that have travelled uninterrupted across thousands of miles of open ocean crash against the rock with relentless power, sending plumes of white spray high into the air. This is a landscape of raw energy and stark, dramatic beauty. The coastline is a jagged line of defiance against the might of the sea. Inlets and hidden bays offer fleeting moments of calm, their white sand beaches looking pristine and untouched. But the dominant feeling is one of immense scale and power. Columns of rock whittled into strange and wonderful shapes by a tireless wind stand like sentinels guarding the shore. One can hear the grinding of stones as the tide pulls back, a deep, guttural sound from the belly of the earth. It is a place that makes one feel very small, a tiny spectator to a battle between land and water that has raged for an eternity. This harsh environment is, surprisingly, a haven for life. Hardy vegetation, sculpted by the wind, clings to the cliff tops. In the churning waters below, vast forests of giant kelp sway with the current, providing shelter for a rich array of marine creatures. Seals can often be seen basking on the rocks, their sleek, dark bodies indifferent to the crashing waves. They are masters of this domain, perfectly adapted to a life lived on the edge. Their presence is a reminder that even in the most unforgiving of places, life finds a way not just to survive, but to thrive. As the sun begins to set, the sky and sea are set ablaze with colour. The dark rock of the cliffs glows orange and pink, and the water reflects the fiery sky. The roar of the ocean seems to soften, becoming a more rhythmic, soothing pulse. It is a time of transition, when the day's raw energy gives way to a calmer, more contemplative mood. The air grows cold, and the first stars appear in the darkening sky. On this wild coast, one feels a profound sense of connection to the planet's fundamental forces, rock, water and sky, in their purest and most powerful forms. As night blankets the Tasmanian landscape, a different world awakens. This is the realm of the island's most peculiar and iconic inhabitants. And you know, few are as famous or as misunderstood as the Tasmanian devil. Emerging from its den, it is a creature of pure, concentrated energy, a bundle of black fur, muscle, and formidable jaws. Its reputation is built on its voice, a spine-chilling collection of growls, snarls, and high-pitched screams that can shatter the stillness of the night. This fearsome sound is not just for show. It is a vital part of a complex social ritual used to establish dominance at a carcass. But really, there is more to this creature than just sound and fury. Watching a devil move through the undergrowth reveals a different side. It has a curious, almost clumsy gait, its nose constantly twitching, reading the story of the night air. It is not a hunter of live prey, but a specialist, an opportunist, nature's clean-up crew. Its powerful sense of smell can detect a meal from a great distance, a crucial skill in this competitive environment. The devil plays an essential role in the health of the ecosystem, ensuring that nothing goes to waste. It is a creature born of this wild land, perfectly adapted to its challenges. Deeper in the shadows, another of Tasmania's unique residents goes about its business, the wombat. This stout, barrel-shaped marsupial seems to be an animal built for bulldozing. It is a master excavator, its powerful clawed forepaws capable of digging extensive burrow systems, some with multiple chambers and entrances. It moves with a slow, deliberate waddle, grazing peacefully on grasses and roots. Yet, despite its placid appearance, the wombat is surprisingly fast and agile when it needs to be. Its main defense is its toughened rear hide, which it uses to block the entrance to its burrow from any pursuing predator. The secret life of the wombat is one of quiet determination. It is largely a solitary animal, its world defined by scent markings and familiar pathways. To stumble upon one grazing at dusk is to witness a scene of perfect contentment. It seems entirely absorbed in its task, its powerful jaw grinding methodically. These creatures are living fossils, part of a family of megafauna that once roamed the Australian continent. In Tasmania, they have found a refuge, a place where they can continue their ancient way of life, shaping the landscape one burrow at a time. A quiet but constant presence in the island's story. Tasmania's secrets are not confined to the land. Its rivers and streams hold one of nature's most baffling and wonderful creations. At first, you might see nothing but the clear, cold water flowing over smooth stones. But with patience, a shape emerges from the depths. A creature so strange, it seems to have been assembled from the parts of others. It has the bill of a duck, the tail of a beaver, and the webbed feet of an otter. This is the platypus, an animal that defies easy classification. It is a monotreme, a mammal that lays eggs, a living link to a distant evolutionary past. To watch a platypus is to be mesmerized. It spends much of its time underwater, its eyes, ears and nostrils sealed shut. It navigates its world through a remarkable sixth sense. Receptors in its soft, rubbery bill can detect the faint electrical fields generated by the muscles of its prey, tiny invertebrates hiding in the riverbed. It is an incredibly effective hunter, a silent predator, moving gracefully through a world of darkness and sensation. After a few minutes, it will surface, chewing its catch with grinding plates in its bill before diving once more into its silent, watery hunt. The platypus is a creature of habit and of immense shyness. The slightest disturbance on the riverbank will send it vanishing into the depths or into the safety of its riverside burrow. Its presence is a sign of a healthy waterway, as it is incredibly sensitive to pollution and changes in its environment. Finding one requires stillness and a great deal of luck. It is a privilege, a fleeting glimpse into a secretive life that has remained unchanged for millions of years. This animal is a true relic, a survivor from a time when the rules of biology were still being written. Its existence poses more questions than it answers. How did such an animal come to be? It is a puzzle of evolution, a beautiful and bizarre solution to the challenges of life in these freshwater streams. The platypus serves as a powerful reminder that the natural world is full of surprises and wonders that lie far beyond our imagination. It is a symbol of Tasmania itself, ancient, unique, and guarding its secrets carefully. In the quiet flow of the river, this strange and wonderful mammal continues its enigmatic existence, a living treasure hidden in plain sight. Our journey through Tasmania has been a journey back in time. We have walked through forests that feel as old as the world itself. We have stood on cliffs that bear the scars of an eternal battle with the ocean. And we have met creatures so strange and wonderful they seem to belong to a different reality. This island is more than just a place on a map. It is a sanctuary, a living library where the ancient stories of our planet are still preserved. Its isolation has been its greatest gift, allowing it to nurture a world that is both fiercely wild and incredibly fragile. The future of this unique world is not guaranteed. The same isolation that protected it for so long now makes it vulnerable. The creatures we have met, the devil, the wombat, the platypus, are part of a delicate balance. They are the living soul of this island, and their fate is intrinsically linked to the health of the land itself. Their continued existence depends on the preservation of these wild spaces, these whispering forests and pristine rivers. They are not just animals, they are the custodians of an ancient heritage, a biological treasure of global importance. One leaves Tasmania with a profound sense of awe and humility. The island does not give up its secrets easily. It demands patience, respect, and a willingness to listen to its quiet, ancient voice. There is a feeling that we have only scratched the surface, that countless other wonders lie hidden in the deep valleys and on the high plateaus. What other creatures stir in the deep of the night? What other stories are written in the rings of the ancient trees? The curiosity it inspires is a powerful and lasting gift, a desire to know more about this remarkable corner of our planet. This land is a testament to the resilience of life and the enduring power of the wild. It is a reminder that there are still places on Earth that remain untamed, places that can fill us with wonder and connect us to something far older and greater than ourselves. Tasmania is not a land to be conquered or consumed. It is a land to be cherished, to be protected, and to be marvelled at. Its story is far from over. It continues to unfold with every sunrise, with every turn of the tide, and with every rustle in the undergrowth, a timeless epic of survival in a world apart.